22-year-old Tyler Robinson has been arrested, according to the FBI and local law enforcement, on suspicion of murder. He is the alleged shooter, the assassin of Charlie Kirk. At the time I'm speaking to you, very little at this point is known that I know about Tyler Robinson. Reports are that his father detained Robinson after a pastor implored the family to turn himself in after he confessed to his father that he was the man who killed Charlie Kirk. We don't know that much about Robinson. It appears that the ammunition, the shell casings that he used that day at Utah Valley University were inscribed with anti-fascist messages, almost coded in Reddit Discord speak, almost necessary to be translated. His motivations will be uncovered beyond where common sense leads us. We will find out the specific mindsets, the inspiration, the ever-elusive why someone would do something so horrific. I wake up today and I won't just wonder about the horrific motivations of Tyler Robinson. I wonder about the horrific motivations of the people standing next to me. No, I'm not talking about two-a-days or tinfoil, Pat. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the line at Starbucks, at the grocery store. I'm talking about, of course, on social media. I'm talking about in the classroom of my children. It's one thing when I see random anonymous posters on the internet celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. It's another thing when those start to hit home. And I want to ignore it and I want to dismiss it as a lunatic fringe, or maybe even just people being particularly ugly and sharing the worst of themselves on social media while walking in the world wearing the mask of a good person. But when you start to recognize the names, you start to really worry and wonder about the world. Over the last couple of days, it's gone from anonymous internet posters to people that have been in charge at times of either my kids' sports careers or their education. I've seen these posts. And I'm sure you have as well. I'm sure you have in your world. I don't know. Maybe the guy that cuts your hair. Maybe your neighbor. Maybe a quote-unquote friend. And maybe, in the worst-case scenarios, a family member. And I don't know how to make sense of this world. You see, as you'll hear me talk about with my friend, who's had a very similar career path and a very similar bearing as me, law school educated, sports, debate, Clay Travis, as you'll hear me talk about with Clay Travis, I have never tried to curate a world where I am surrounded by people who nod. I've never tried to just be surrounded by agreement. I've never required. I might prefer, especially when it comes to education, to know that someone shares my values, but I haven't required it of my community. But I do require a basic level of human decency. I do not accept that you can celebrate murder. We do not simply have a difference of politics, and we do not simply disagree. If you cannot condemn murder, we don't have a place in each other's world. This is a test of basic human decency, and you have failed. I know that you have failed while believing you command the moral high ground, which makes it, to me, all the more perverted. You have to be able to look in the mirror and see what is staring back at you. Don't you dare come back with some distorted words that you don't understand and you've never listened to in full context or don't want to hear the truth about of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was not a racist. Charlie Kirk was not even a transphobe. Charlie Kirk was not someone with malevolent motivations, but he didn't shy away from telling you the truth. And if that truth offended you, and if that truth made you hateful, that's a you problem. That's you. And that's the mirror. So today, as you all rip off your masks, and today, as you turn around from the mirror and show the rest of the world who you really are on the inside, we can see the valley of morality that you stand in, not the mountain. If you cannot condemn murder, we cannot share a community.